Hello world, Patrick here with Evolve Restorative Therapy, and I'm here to have a little chat with you about group training. I look at things through a different lens as everybody else. Everyone likes to see the hard workouts, pushing hard. And I'm very big on safety and function and getting your body to move properly so you don't hurt yourself. So I decided to go start taking group classes, and I learned a valuable lesson today, actually. When I first started taking this class, the first thing that you want to do when you take a class, in my nature, this can completely be wrong, and this is just for me and everyone that I'm talking to, that especially my clients. If you're going to do something in the restorative nature, you want to think about what's best for the long term, and not just best for the summer look that you're looking for. So you want these big muscles in the front and nothing in the back. You want to start getting everything to work for the long haul and naturally, because that's something that a lot of people don't realize. You manually turn on a lot of muscles, so you have to think about turning on your core to roll over, to bend over, and that's not how your body works. But that's a whole different subject that I'll talk about on a different day. But today, what I want to talk about mainly is about the group classes and how you can benefit the most out of your group classes. So when I first started taking this class, my number one thought was, let me see if I enjoy the instructor as well as enjoy what she has to teach and enjoy how my body feels. It's not about taking this hard class because it's going to kick my butt and it's going to make me look this great thing. If your body doesn't enjoy it, and if you don't enjoy doing it, you're going to put 10 times more energy into doing that, and you're barely going to get a great result. So if you want a great result, enjoy what you do. Love what you do, so you're excited to go back. Number two, see how your body responds to what's happening. So I went there for the first time, and it was a kickboxing class with Jenny Fitz. A very, very fun class if you guys are up for it, and you're in Westfield area. You know, she's very energetic, and she's good, and she's nice, and we were having fun, and I was playing around with the different thoughts of kickboxing. Then went home and I was sore, and I was like, oh, this is something new. My body's not going to respond great. Like, this is, I've been doing this all my life. I don't kickbox. I don't do anything of that nature. So my body was sore. It took a couple of days, like the normal cycle of healing takes. Went back this morning, today, with a completely different mindset. And the mindset of, now it's time to work. Let's put my body to work and let's see what's up. But my mindset of work is completely different than, all right, I have to punch as hard as I can go. I got to go balls to the wall. I got to go until my body gives out. That's absolutely wrong in my nature. What I did is I started to watch what she was saying, what muscle tissues are supposed to work, and is my body doing that? So to me, well, to her, it probably looked like I wasn't listening to a damn thing she was saying. But she encouraged me, and then she finally clicked and saw what I was doing, how I slowed down what she was saying so I can see what was happening. And then she started working with me. That's a good instructor, a person that's going to notice what you're doing and not say, all right, you got to hurt, you have to push, and break you out of something that you're doing naturally. You want to make every movement that you're doing. So I started watching what I was doing on a structural standpoint. Then I started looking at what my body was functionally doing, and then seeing how long that took to turn off. Because if you're not used to using your glutes, for instance, your glutes are not going to work as well. And let me give you a good example. What I started watching is how I was squatting. What I started realizing is, I was doing things wrong. I was squatting like this, and this is actually going to turn off parts of your different butt muscle. So I had to start watching how I was squatting. So when I was doing a lot of the things like this, instead of forcing it, I was coming down and I was noticing all these different actions that I was doing with my feet. So you want your feet nice and straight, shoulder width apart, and you're going to start noticing your body's going to cheat out of it. You're going to start leaning forward a little bit more, and that's how people get knee issues. All these things you want to be aware of, because once you're aware of the things that you're doing, you'll have the means to correct it. So I started watching those things that got me working out harder than I was if I would have than I worked the first time, when I was actually having fun and pushing it, not to the point of failure, but I realized that I was working a lot better and more efficient, so all the right muscle tissues were getting a better workout at a slower rate. So I'm absolutely exhausted, more so because all the right muscle tissues were working. And this is another thought, you know, as I started looking at more classes and more things, you have to start realizing we are an anterior society. We do everything in front of us. So, you know, the beach bodies, all these big muscles in front of us. We have to start really focusing on getting the back part of our body on. Because once we do that, then we start balancing out our life with our look, with our function, you know. And what I realized is taking this class is my hip flexors, I'm using hip flexors as one of the things I picked up on, was in every action and doing everything that we need to do consistently. So realize what you're doing is driving more energy to an already strong area, and start focusing on the stuff like your butt, like your hamstrings, like your back, all these things, especially your core. And that's a whole nother, you know, can of worms I'm going to open up. But you know, your core is, it needs to work naturally, not manually. And I'll leave you with that, because that's a completely different ball game right there. But focus on, you know, enjoying what you're doing. What areas are you working? Are they working? And let's see if you can get your body moving. And hopefully see you soon. Live and move pain free, y'all.